All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
God's lesson, we want to give our praises to.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to my apostles and elders, great Muslim that taught us his truth. Peace and blessings to the argument that's pushing the truth and on truth sincerity. Around the four corners of the earth diligently to you. I say Shalom.
Shalom.
And we the brothers from the great Muslim mind, we can't heralds of Yahushai. We come back with another lesson. I'm going to speak about you came this far to not give up, so to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Came this far, whether it be your trials and tribulations, that you came, and the Lord has put you through all these things, and you don't want to give up now, man. You wanna finish. And you done went through all you had to went through, and you would ultimately want to finish. There's gonna be more glory in the fact that you finished. You don't want to give up, seeing at the times that we in, man. That's that.
It's like, for example, you're doing track and you're running, and in the middle of the race, like you just run outside the track and you just go sit down. And be like, yeah, I'm done. Now you gotta finish, man. This thing is a race.
Which is right, man.
It's a race, and we gotta finish. We gotta make it to the finish line.
That's right.
If we could get the
Crown.
Yeah, the crown. But yeah, basically the crown, man.
Right.
Okay.
Quick one.
Yeah, we might as well start with that.
It's just a quick one. As you mentioned the crown, 2 Timothy 4, verse 8. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to only me, but to all them that love his appearing. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
We
You
got
can start at 7. Start at 6.
verse 6. For I am ready not to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I fought the good fight of faith. I finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, not only to me, but to all them that love his appearing. Right, man. That's talking about Paul. He finished his course, and he knew that there was a crown waiting for him. And just like us, we have to finish our course. Because we always know that there's a crown waiting for us. And there's salvation waiting for us, peace and all those things. We have to finish. We have to finish. That should be your goal, to finish. That's that.
And the fact that he knew that he did what he had to do. He knew that, okay, I done did everything I had to. I know there's a crown waiting for me. It's got to be the same thing, because once we make it to the end, we go like, I did everything Lord told me to do. I know there's a crown waiting for me, because that's when that time comes, you're gonna know. Okay, because those that are gonna get crowned are gonna be the elect, so they're gonna know. Lord, and we part of the elect. We gonna know. Okay, I done did everything. I done, been through all the types of hell. I ain't give up. I ain't fall back and say, well, nothing. I stood stiffly for Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, I know there's a crown waiting for me, man. Cause that's the end goal, getting a crown, by Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai telling you, that good and faithful servant. Okay. But if you go say something.
And not only that, we want to endure and continue, because, yeah, we do go through, it's like, we do go through our trials and tribulations, but, seeing the times, we're measuring the time, and we can see that we almost out of here, man. We're on the verge, of Jacob's trouble. We're on the verge of the MOTB. We've been fighting through all we had to fight through so far since we ever came in the truth. We must continue, man. Scripture says, which I have right here, this is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. And how we're able to, we're able to understand that as seeing the times. My scripture says, measure down the time, measure down the time. We're looking at the signs and the prophecies and things of that sort. We can see that, Yahushua is coming real soon, man. And knowing that the MOTB is about to come out, that's something major, man. So, yes, we do go to our trial tribulation, and then again, we seeing prophecy, man. That's two things that, that's allowing us to understand that we're almost out of here, man.
All right. And if you could Bible shine, read that again, because there's a point I was making that.
This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is it's time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Right. So the salvation is near. So if the salvation is near, you should ultimately want to, reach that goal, reach that salvation. You shouldn't want to give up.
Because hey, we done. Let me get that Matthew the 10th. I'll get the 10th chapter. You know, shall few shall he that shall lose his life shall find it.
He that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, we already done lost our lives. You know, in this world anyway. Really, you know, we don't have a life here. Cause we just here. We just existing. You know, for the moment. Cause we know we're gonna start living and really live in the kingdom. You know, when we get beamed up into those chariots. You know, when the kingdom gets settled. You know, then we're gonna start living. Okay, cause right now, okay, you know, the shit that we go through, you know, the scriptures call it a light affliction, to be honest. Okay, you know, so hey, we gotta keep pushing. Okay, scripture says strive for the truth unto death. Okay, scripture say, you know, enduring to the end. Okay, there's a crown waiting for you. You know, ruling over the heathens, ruling over the Esau. You know, having dominion, having power. You know, all these things are waiting for us, man. All we gotta do is, you know, finish. Okay? Combo if you find it.
Alright, go again, slide.
I got a quick one.
There you go.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So, you know, those who, you know, continue fighting that fight, and, you know, continue pushing within this truth, you know, they're gonna be saved, man. That's the whole message we're trying to push out, man. That you continue within this faith, continue going through what you had to go through, you know, and doing the work of the Lord, you know, you shall be saved, man. This scripture says endure. You know, that's the action word, man. You know? And endure goes to undergo, tolerate, suffer, remain in existence to last. You know, you want to continue suffering for Yahweh Shema Shai, because why? You know, we can see through the spirit that this, you know, this place is about to be done away with. We can see that, you know, Yahweh Shai is coming real soon, man. Scripture says, you know, well, be sober and watch until prayer, man. You know, we seeing these things, man. We can see that the Lord is coming real soon, man. Hell about to break loose in a major form. You know, prophecy about to start popping on a major form. You know, Lord about to hasten these times, man. Part of the truth we gotta, you know, endure.
You got it.
This is Matthew 10 and verse 39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
We don't have a.
No, you got it.
We don't have a life here. Okay. So we it's no other option for us. You know, there's no such thing as going back. That shouldn't even be an option. Okay, because it's just moving forward. You know, because what are you going back to? You know, say somebody do for what are they really going back to, man? Okay, the dollar is collapsing. The way society is changing. Okay, Esau's trying to turn everybody into fucking
robots.
Right, basically robots and zombies. So what are you really going back to? There's only one way out of this, man. Okay, it's through this truthfulness and this way Yahweh Shem Al Shai. You know, because say somebody say, all right, so I'm rephrase what I said. You know, say somebody turn back. You know, cause you go take the MOTB, and then you go die. You know, so there's really no other option. Really, you just gotta endure to the end and just wait for Yahweh Shai. Okay, you know, we really at the end. We're really at the end of this thing. At the end of our suffering, end of our captivity. You know. I'm gonna get Hebrews 11 and 13. I'm gonna get in the blue leather. Hebrews 11:13. It says, "These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them and embraced them, confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth." Right, and you go into you know, pilgrims, but they sojourn, and when you sojourn, somebody can search that up. You know, sojourn. Right quick.
Sojourn.
Yeah.
It says it's like a temporary stay and stay somewhere temporarily.
That's right. And we're just here on a temporary state, okay? Because we know, you know, what's coming is that's gonna be like our true home. Okay, we just here for a moment. You know, as I was saying, you know, we already done lost our lives here. You know, so we just here, man. Okay, and really explain the verse. It says, "These all died in faith and having received the promises, but having seen them for off, and were persuaded of them and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth." Right? You know, our forefathers before us, man. Our forefathers before us, you know, they you know, not even, you know, they not even they. I'm not gonna say they're not here, but you know, they understood, you know, knew the things that were coming. Okay, knew that they weren't gonna get the kingdom in their lifetime, but they still hit on the faith. How much more us when we actually see it? You know, we see in the chariots, we seeing the MOTB, we actually seeing, you know, the end actually play out, man. Okay, you know,
we're able to see, you know, not only that we're going through what we have to go through, but you know, having the ability to see what, you know, prophets were saying back in their time happened in our time. That's something heavy, man. I mean, that also boosts our faith. That allows, you know, through the Spirit to endure even more, man. You know.
Yeah. You do?
Yeah.
Read the NLT. It says, "All these people died still believing what the Most High had promised them. They did not receive what was promised." That's right. You know, but they saw it all from a distance and welcomed it. They agreed that they were foreigners and nomads here on earth. Right. So yeah, basically saying the same thing. You know, the promises they didn't receive it in their lifetime, but they, you know, they knew it was coming, and they still, you know, did what they had to do. You know, died. Okay, and here back here today. Okay. You know, so how much more us? Okay. It says, continue on. It says, for they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country, and that's right, man. Okay. In the NLT, it says, obviously, people who say such things are looking forward to a country they can call their own. And that's going to be in the kingdom, man. Okay, you're going to be like, this is for us, you know. All this is for us. How much I got it.
You know. But at the end of the day, you know, we must endure, man. We must continue. And back to what we said earlier, that, you know, that word endure is an action word. You know. So, you going to say something?
Yeah, what's wrong with you though?
Because knowing that, you know, not only just knowing that the times, but, you know, knowing what's after, you know, you do what you got to do, you endure, that you finna get a crown, man. You know, yeah, we see that we at the end, but at the end of the day, too, we want that crown. You know, we want that salvation. We want to be re-ruling with Yahweh Shai. You know, we want to drink wine with Yahweh Shai. You know, you want to be able to talk with the Most High directly. You know, Scriptures talks about in Revelation 21. You know, all these things that we, you know, the Scripture promises, but starting right now, you got to continue, man. You got to endure. Keep pushing forth, man. You got it.
Right, man, brother was saying keep pushing forth. I was gonna say, true, you got this far. It's like you watching a movie, right? And you at the end of the movie, but you just pause the movie and you don't wanna watch the movie no more. You at the best part of the movie, man. Where shit about to hit where shit about to hit the climax. You know? Where you about to see what was prophesied, you know, by your forefathers happen right in front of your eyes, man. You know? You done did all this, man. So continue, you know, finish, man. You know? Let's pray power Yahweh Shemai Shai finish. You got, you know, the title says, hey, you got 2-4, man, finish. But it's got it.
And we had, as you said, we had the best part. And we are the best part.
Good says the better everything.
Better than everything.
The better is the end of everything in the beginning.
That's right. Okay, and we really at the best part of the movie. About to see Yahweh Shai come back. About to see Esau get taken down. About to see brothers getting power. You know, people getting healed. You know, these different prophecies that you've been reading, studying, damn near your whole life. You know, being in that spirit, like, you're actually gonna see it play out. And the Lord, when you part of the elect, what does it say in 2 Ezra 9? You know, they shall see their salvation. Okay, or if you're paraphrasing, those that the Lord sanctified from the beginning. The Lord, part of that, we're gonna see everything play out. Okay, and see the destruction of this place. You know, yeah, we talk about it, but actually living in that certain scenario or situation, okay, is gonna be, you know, basically a out of this world experience.
Which you have more of that.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you read that second Ezra 13, I believe it's chapter 13, where Ezra was talking about it's better who are left behind. What he meant by that is, you know, those who be able to see what's about to come to pass are blessed.
That's right.
You know, they are blessed to see all that's about to come to pass and able to live up when Yahweh Shai come. And that's, you're blessed, man, because you went through all to when you was born, all the way to, no matter if I don't even say all the way to when you was first God's truth, all the way to when Yahweh Shai come. That's a blessing, man. You know, and these things are very, very possible that we can see in our lifetime, man. Something that we could see, you know, Lord, the Lord keep us, you know, within the truth all the way to the end, that we're gonna be able to possibly see in our lifetime, man.
We are gonna see it in our lifetime.
That's right.
Okay. We are. And we're at the door. Literally. This is the last captivity, I'm not gonna say last kingdom, but last of us being at the bottom. Okay? There won't be no such thing as black people, you know, African Americans, none of that, you know. Everything is gonna be how it's supposed, how the Lord originally set it up to be. Okay?
With that being said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Crocodiles. We want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I also want to say shalom to all the Akim out there preaching truth and sincerity. Like we said, you know, keep enduring to the end. Abatham wa shalom.
Shalom.